Gabe Herod today.
Hello.
Gabe, how long have you been in the workforce?
Well, earlier in college, about 2 years ago, I had a job for about 8 months, and that was my first job ever. And then recently, after graduation, I just started another job that I've been with for about 2 months now. So, newly in the job force, I would say.
Okay. At these jobs that you had, were you out, openly gay?
My first job was at a country club as a server, and I was very open there because we all kind of felt a little bit more community, and yeah, so I was open with all my coworkers about my sexuality there. And my current job that I'm at, I am not, because it just hasn't come up. I don't know, I don't feel as much of a connection at this particular job, so no, I haven't come out to anybody at my current job.
Okay. And at these jobs, were there other coworkers that were homosexual as well?
My first job that I was out at, I had a couple coworkers who were also homosexual, and yeah, so I felt a little bit more okay with it and secure. So, but the one that I'm at right now, I don't believe so. There hasn't been much discussion of any sexuality. I know there are a lot of straight men that work with me, but other than that, I don't believe so.
Discuss their sexual orientation at work?
Fairly
or is
so.
it just like a observation type thing?
Well, whenever I took the job, I was told that it's kind of a locker room mentality in the office. So it's mostly guys, and they joke around a lot like guys. So yeah, I would say.
And during your time, whenever you worked with them, did you ever feel like they were discriminated against, or have you ever felt discrimination at any of your places of employment?
At my first job, where I was out, I never really felt any sort of discrimination. It was just, we were all individuals, and so it more mattered about who you were than like who you liked. At my current job, I feel a little uncomfortable with it because it's a bunch of straight men typically who joke around, throwing around the word gay or faggot in a joking way and kind of give off a vibe of homophobia a little bit. But I lost it.
Okay, so you're at your current job, you do work with straight men, and they use offensive language, but you don't think much of it. But does it still offend you?
It's just how it's so casually used. I know there's no actual like hate behind it or anything like that. They're saying it because it's a common term for just negative things, just like that's gay or anything like that. And so it's just how commonplace it is can, make you feel uncomfortable, especially when they don't know I'm gay. They just assume that I'm straight just because I'm a guy, and they only really associate with other heterosexual people. And so I feel like it's just commonly used without them knowing for sure who is around them.
Okay. So, in both of your jobs, have you ever experienced or seen any other types of discrimination, whether it be based on race, gender, class, or sexuality?
My past job experiences, I think I've seen most gender inequality in the workplace, or discrimination. I've seen a lot of my female coworkers experience what they perceive as, gender discrimination, and it's men who are talking to women differently, treating them differently, expecting them to maintain their appearance more so than men, and I think that women just have it hard in the workplace sometimes, especially whenever the workforce is, 70% men. So
yeah.